Hello everyone. In this video, I'll show you what tools I use to create these kinds of cars out of modeling clay and how I use each tool, what it's used for and what body shapes I make with them. I think you'll be very interested to find out what handmade tools are used for sculpting such cool and realistic cars out of modeling clay. Here's how many there are. It's not that many, but not too few either. I'll start by showing you the most frequently used tools, without which it would be difficult to sculpt cars. The most frequently used tool in my work is this kind of scalpel, a designer's knife from the company Tamiya. I cut parts out of clay according to the drawings with it. Its blade is very thin and sharp, which suits my work very well. The main thing I do with it is cut out paper drawings, clay, body parts, and various small details, especially in clay where very fine and precise work is needed. The second most important tool is the utility blade. I also use it to cut various parts, but mainly where I need to cut a straight long section of clay. Not cutting a lot along a ruler, but just pressing the whole blade down and cutting the clay. I also use it to remove excess clay from the car body parts. Next is this hook-shaped modeling tool. I usually use it to scrape off excess clay to give the piece the desired shape. This tool has a shape like this. I use it to smooth out the car body shapes, scrape off a thin layer of clay and gradually make the body part even. And this is a larger version of the same tool. I use it for the same purpose, just on bigger surfaces. With this tool, I shape rounded areas on the car body where needed, shaving off layers to create a smooth curved form. With this needle-like tool, I make body gaps like on doors, bumpers, the hood and so on. With this tool, I also make rounded shapes on the car body, gradually smoothing out the clay. With this tool, I make stripes and patterns on different parts of the car interior, including the seats. He uses this double-sided bowl-shaped tool. I finalize the rounded shapes of the body, run along them, and create a smooth rounded shape of either large or small size. The tweezers, obviously, are used to grab a small part and glue it into a narrow small place where precise and delicate work is needed. I use this tool to make dots on various parts of the car. And with this soft silicone side, I run it over the modeling clay to make rounded shapes. And the last tool is these wire cutters. I use them to cut wire and fine mesh for the cars. Those were all the main tools I used to create my cars out of modeling clay. At the beginning of my journey, I started using only a small utility knife, a ruler, and a toothpick. Now I have a lot of tools in my arsenal, each suited for a specific task, but it's not enough to just have a lot of tools. You also need to know which tools can be used to make certain parts of the body, how to create them, and in what order to proceed. In order to create an identical shape of the car, you need to have a good imagination and understand exactly how to use certain tools. I learned this gradually over the years. Now you know what I use for sculpting. I ordered almost all of these tools from AliExpress. I hope you found this video interesting and informative. If you did, please give it a like. It helps the video get promoted and appear in recommendations. That way, more and more people get to see my work. I would really appreciate it, and subscribe to my channel if you're interested in my clay creations. Thank you for watching this video. Goodbye everyone.